people are not interested.
You gonna watch?
Yep, I'm gonna watch.
Oh, here comes Everett.
Alan Fisher Magic, 2018.
There you go. Yep, that's it.
Close as it gets.
I'm saying,
Eric, this is for you.
all right. Oops.
All right. I don't have much. This is just my small go kit, so I'll do what I can without having my jacket and all my pockets and everything else I need. And we'll see if I can get through part of what I did in Korea. I can't do the whole act, but I can try doing part of it.
We can get you one of Grandpa's coats.
No, that's okay. That would feel weird. All right. This is hello there, Vivian. Hi, how you doing? When I was 6, my dad's cousin was a magician. His name is Melvin Bain. He performed at my birthday party, and that's how I got hooked. That's how I wanted to do this, and I begged him, Melvin, you got to teach me something. You got to teach me something. And he said, every magician needs to know how to do a card trick. I said, great. He handed me a deck of cards. At 6, my hands were fairly small. So the decks, I couldn't hold them all. So he said, all right, we'll start with just a little packet of cards. And he said, this is very simple. It's going to be about a game called poker. Okay. I don't know what you're talking about. He goes, no problem. It's played by a group of people. We'll pretend that we have 4 people playing a game of poker. All right. So we'll just have our friendly little game of poker here. John, if you do me a favor, remember this hand, full house, kings over queens. Okay? That would... No, wake up. So intent looking at his camera, he's missing the guy staying in front of him. This is going to be your hand to remember. 4 10s and a jack.
Gotcha.
Good. Jerry, you got the full house too. Jacks, 2 queens. And of course, we'll let Marianne have our winning hand of 4 aces and a king.
Yay, I win.
You win. Now, those are going to be very important later on, so remember them so that we can get back to them. But to return to the story of how I learned poker, they tried to explain what those hands were. Well, you can have a pair, you can have 2 of a kind, 3 of a kind, 4 of a kind, there's flushes, there's straights, and they kept going on and on about all these different hands. And I went, okay, I'm getting overwhelmed here, but what happens if 2 people get the same hand? Because it seemed to me that could happen. He went, well, whoever has the highest card in their hand. I went, what if they're the same? Well, then the suits, certain suits have more power than others. And I'm going, okay, this is getting confusing. Because if you're in a friendly game of poker, right, what happens if these 4 hands all come up in the same game? You got a problem. But they said, no, don't worry about it. It's easy enough to do, it's easy enough to fix. We just play with it. And I went, no, that doesn't make sense either. And as the years went on, I played more and more cards. I played more and more times. And of course, you're on the road doing shows. Poker is a big game that gets played. And of course, if everyone finds out there's a magician in the game, you get accused of stuff. You get accused of stealing a card from the bottom of the deck. I've even been accused of stealing 2 cards from the bottom of the deck. I said, how dare you, sir? I might as well steal 2 cards from the top. Hoping they hadn't noticed I'd stolen 1. But seriously though, whenever a magician is playing in a friendly game of poker, we always deal the cards straight. And I do literally mean straight. Now, thank you, please hold it to the end, it's a week ending. The game of poker itself has a lot of magic in it. If you spell P-O-K-E-R, the cards begin their own mystical, magical alignment, all on their own. You don't have to do anything else. Nobody has to steal a card from the top of the deck. Nobody has to steal a card from the bottom of the deck. You don't have to do any fancy cuts on the cards. Because P-O-K-E-R has the exact same number of letters as M, A, G, I, and C. Now, I've learned that in life, all good things, well, do have to come to an end. But in magic, it seems that most things end back where they began. So we return to our friendly little game of poker and the four hands I asked you to remember early on. Noel, what was your hand? Do you remember?
4 10s and a jack.
4 10s and a jack. Jerry, your hand
Jacks
was
and 2 queens.
full house. Jacks over queens. John?
Kings over queens.
Kings over queens. And of course, Marianne, our winning hand, 4 aces and a king. And that's how I learned poker. Of course, as I grew and got older, I was able to start doing things with full decks of cards.
Was that your first one though that you learned?
No.
Oh,
No, I actually put that together on my own. I guess it was in between my high school and college years. I first started putting that together and kind of developed, but that's an original routine that I'm kind of proud of because it links a bunch of different principles and ideas together and gives you a story to tell. Yeah, that's fairly well mixed. You're nice and close. Yeah, just go ahead and pick one. I don't care. Not that one! No, go ahead. Take it. It doesn't matter. Take it. I don't care. There.
Do I want to look at it?
Well, one of us better. You're good? Okay. You good? You can. All right. Have we?
He took a picture.
Hey,
So.
oh, he took a picture. So
Yeah, he did.
Great. Just put it back in wherever you'd like. I don't care. Okay.
What card was it?
I hope she remembers.
I've got it recorded.
You got it recorded. Good. Somebody has it recorded because I've completely lost it in the deck. Well, what I'm going to try to do is just spread them out. And I'm going to see if I can read the mind of my cousin.
Good luck.
Reading the mind. Read. Not getting anything. Reading the mind.
Not much up there.
Not much up there. All right. Hang on. I'm getting
I
something.
have to check the picture.
Think of your card.
Okay,
You
got it.
got it?
I
You got it? You
I
seeing
got
it?
I'm seeing it.
Okay, you seeing it right there? Good. Seeing it? No, not in those. No. Somewhere in here.
Get
Somewhere
warmer.
in here.
Warmer.
You're feeling.
I'm
Oh,
feeling it.
I'm getting scared.
Mhm.
There's a certain card. It's known as the death card.
Yeah.
I hate it because it's the ace of spades. You picked the death card, didn't you? Yes, you did.
I did.
Okay. Don't want to do anything more with her. No. If you're going to pick the death card on me, no, I don't think so.
You gotta pick the next card.
Yeah. Pick a pretty card.
You can, I tell you what, I will just shuffle through the deck. Okay? It's going to be very easy. I'll go like this, right? Maybe you'll pick that card. Oh, here, let me get that one back up here. Maybe you'll tell me to stop there. Maybe you'll tell me to stop there. You know, it's going to be wherever you want me to stop. Okay?
So
You don't have to do
you say
anything. All you
stop.
say is stop.
Ready?
Okay? I'm saying a word. What? You want me to stop? Yes? Okay. All right. Then that's going to be yours.
Remember.
All right? It's real important. Now, no matter what any of the other adults tell you, it's a secret. Don't let anybody else know it was the Jack of Hearts, okay? Okay, we'll try something else. We'll try something else. We'll try. John, go ahead and grab one. That'll work. That's fine. That's fine. Okay.
See, now we can see it there in the camera, though.
Do you remember what it is?
Okay. Don't shoot me. Okay. Bring it on over.
Ready?
Give it back.
Put it
Okay.
back?
Go back.
No? Okay. Do you
Go
remember
back.
it, though?
You remember? No, that's okay. Somebody else will remember. It's not your job.
He's got it
You don't have to worry. You don't have to worry. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to make that card
Okay.
jump up to the top of the deck. Right? Wasn't that great? No. I thought it was pretty darn good. What do you mean, no? Well, watch, look. There it is. There it is. That's the card he picked right there. There it is.
Is that the card?
There it is. That's it. That's it. Say yes. That's the card. Yeah, see, that's it. Why are you all looking at me? That's the card
Is
she
that the
picked.
card? No.
Yes, it is. I'm telling you, that's the card
Is that one?
that John picked. Hit it. What, John? What was your card?
Can put it up again. 4 hearts.
4 of hearts. I told you it was his card. I told you it was his card.
How do you do that?
How did he do that?
These people are silly. They're very silly. I don't. All right, we're gonna try something else. They're just too silly. They're too silly. Here, let me
Fold that.
put that
Didn't catch
there.
was really good.
Yeah.
Put that there.
Didn't
Let
catch
me.
the other ones either, but that one.
Oh, how he did it?
No.
Catch that?
All right, I've got.
Go there.
I got some stores. 20 of them. The different stores from around the country, and we're going to use just some cards. Got an ace, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. All right. So those are the cards. These are the only ones we're going to use. 8 and 9. Just those cards, right? And we're going to play a game with somebody. Actually, I'm going to play a game with 2 somebodies. I'm going to play a game with 2 somebodies because I think I'm going to be able to make a prediction. I've got it in here. I think it's going to work because you are helping with the magic tonight. So you're going to, yeah, I think this is going to be just fine. We're going to get 2 of the adults to help with this because we're going to do math, okay? And it's going to be up to them to do the math, right? But you're giving me a lot of magic power tonight, so I'm going to make sure this works. Because you are the magic lady tonight. That's helping me. All right, I've got 3 stacks of cards here. We're going to make some numbers. We'll do a little math. That's why I'm getting the adults to do it. I did. Which stack of cards would you like to use? You'll get to use it.
Why not?
This one over here. All right. Ship those cards on down.
Greg, you got those?
Greg's got those. John. Wait, Marion, you want to play along?
Okay,
It's up to you.
I can do math.
You can do. Actually, I get to do the math.
Oh.
But which stack of cards do you want?
One on the end.
One on the end? That's yours. That one's mine for later. All right. Go ahead and look at your cards, and we're going to make some 2-digit numbers out of the cards that you've got. All right, so
There you go, look at your cards.
first. So Marianne, you go first. Pick one of your cards, set it here on the table. That'll be the first number in our first digit. So
Face up?
just pick, just put one card face down so we know what it is.
What is ace? 1 or 11?
It's a 1. An ace is a 1.
Okay.
So if you want, okay, so the ace. Okay, so I'll put a 1. Got a 1. Pick one of your cards. My friend, what have we got here? Show it, everybody. 9.
Right? Should I throw it over there or should I keep it?
It doesn't matter. We can put them in a set. Marion, give me one more card. Whatever you want. Set it face down. We say a 6.
Face down?
Oh, no, I'm sorry. Face up so we can
Okay.
see. Greg, you got one there? A 2. Okay. I'm not that great at math. We're going to take a pause. 9, 10, 11, 6, 7, 81. I'm doing the math right so far, right? Okay, you have one card left. What is it?
Back to your chair.
8. What do we got down there? 4. So that gives us 5. 165. Okay. Now, since I'm a betting man, we'll make it a $165 bet that this is going to work. What we have left is the cards nobody wanted. So they're the ones I'm going to use. We'll add them together. A 7, a 5, and a 3, and 15, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Noel, what's number 15 on the list?
Walmart.
Walmart. Now, you guys picked what pile of cards you wanted. You decided the order that they went down. It came up with $165 and a number 15. That's our bet. Marianne, the envelope's been sitting there the whole time. I haven't touched it since we began. Do me a favor. Take the envelope and open it up. and tell everybody what's inside. It's a receipt from
Walmart
Walmart. And how much is it for?
with tax,
Yeah,
$165.
$165.
That's awesome.
All right.
And here, let's let Eric see the actual receipt.
Awesome.
Awesome.
That was